It's literally hot off the presses. It's still warm. The latest edition of Feast Magazine. Kat Neville, our guest, publisher of Feast Magazine and Feast TV and Feast Columns. You've been on the show a long time, and let me just say publicly, I love the fact that you're loyal to us and the Big 550 KTRS, and it's always nice to see.
Thank you, McGraw, and I love coming in every week.
We have a good time,
It's
right?
It's always good to see you.
It's always good to
see you. And now that the lovely Kelly Jackson has joined you,
yes,
it's
way nicer.
Amped up.
Yeah, now it's really fun.
That's right.
I was just saying that before, but now I really mean it. All right, let's get some restaurants.
Okay, so I have two places for like spring sips, and one is a brand new spot in Ferguson, and it is called Montrese, which I know you would be like, you mean Monty's? And no, it's Montrese. It is an old house at 401 South Florissant Road, and Montrese is the last name of the family that owned the house. And
that used to own it or owns it now?
No, that used to own it.
Okay.
And so they went in and they've rehabbed this house, and it is a really cute, it's a bar, but it is a cigar lounge. And I have smoked cigars in my day, but
yes.
I'm not a cigar person. But we went and we
That's
hung
why we
out,
like you.
And you don't have to be a cigar person to enjoy going to Montrese. They have some snacks. They have like pizza and like popcorn and stuff like that. But the focus is on the drinks. Mm-hmm. They have a huge whiskey and bourbon selection. They have over 45 bourbons and whiskeys available. Really great craft and international beer selection, a nice wine selection. And if you're into cigars, they do have a fully stocked humidor with 80 plus cigars that you can choose from. And so what they'll do is they'll help you pair a cigar and your bourbon. And so they'll do like bourbon flights, and they do have private memberships downstairs where you can have your own locker for your cigars. And then you can also do like special deals and events and stuff like that. And they also have live music, and they just opened up just a couple of weeks ago.
You're not
like
kidding.
3-4 weeks ago.
You're not kidding. It literally is a house.
Yes, no, it's a house.
Yeah.
And it's really cute. So what they did is when you walk in the front door, you can go in the back, which there's this little porch. My friend Lisa and we sat on the back porch, which has all these windows, and had a glass of wine and chit-chatted for a few hours. But when you walk in the front door, what they've done is they've taken out the ceiling so that it's a double height when you walk in, and it's got this terrific long bar. They have live music on a very regular basis, and you can go upstairs to this kind of lofty area and look down, or you can sit at the bar or any of this. It's small, but it probably seats, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 people.
That is great.
It's really awesome, and it's a great addition to Ferguson.
Yeah.
Ferguson has like right along that strip on Florissant. There's the Ferguson Brewery. There's Cork Wine Bar. There's a ton of really great spots to kind of like sit and enjoy the day. So I just thought this was a really great and very unique new spot. You don't see a lot of these popping up. And they also they have something called Tips for the Cure, where you can drop some money into these jars, and that money is given directly to cancer research, which is very nice.
That's right.
Montrese Cigar Lounge. You love the fact that they still opened up in Ferguson after all the strife over there, that they still said, you know what, we're going to...
Absolutely.
We believe in the community, and we're going to do this.
Well, and I talked to the manager. I mean, he grew up there. He's like, where else am I gonna? This is my home. Where else would I open up? I grew up here, and I support the community. And I think that you find my friend Lisa that I mentioned, she actually lives right around the corner from that. She lives in the neighborhood, and it is Ferguson is still going.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I think that people that haven't been to the community might have a vision of it being this desolate place, and it's absolutely not.
Right.
So please go down and support the really great places. My friend Lisa, before any of this ever even happened, she'd always just call it Ferg. And so just go to Ferg and go support the businesses that are there.
Montrese Cigar Lounge, and it's 401 South Florissant.
Yes.
And oh my goodness, I might have to have a scotch and a cigar.
It's awesome.
Yeah. All right, what's number 2?
Number 2 is another place to get your drink on. It is in Alton, Illinois, and within view of the beautiful river and the gorgeous Alton Bridge. And it is Old Bakery Beer Company. And it is also relatively new. It's at 400 Landmarks Boulevard. in beautiful Alton. And now that it's spring, I have mentioned before, number one, Alton is a terrific city full of great historical architecture, but you've got to drive down the Great River Road. If you've never taken a drive down the River Road, I'm not saying go and drink beer and then drive down the River Road, but just drive down the River Road.
Drive down the River Road first, then go to the Old Beer Bakery.
Yes, exactly. So it really was an old bakery, and the building is massive. You walk in and it's really beautiful. You walk down this long corridor that has windows that open up into the brewing facility. So you walk past all of these like all of the brew kettles and all of this kind of stuff, and it says, pub this way, you're almost there. It's really cute. It opens up into this kind of lounge area, and then you turn the corner and this big, beautiful dining room is there, and they have at the far end, it's this long bar with a bunch of TVs, but it's just big and airy. They do have a terrific menu that's well edited, lots of sandwiches like roast beef and grilled cheese and banh mi, which is like a tofu with a bunch of pickled veggies on it. And then they have a bunch of different salads like kale and Caesar and a house salad that has like radishes and thyme. It's really lovely. And then like just some snacky things, pretzels and a Midwest cheese plate and hummus. But then the beers that they're serving, they call it yellow beer because some people just want a fizzy American style, mid-American style, like yellow beer. But then they also are doing things. They have a coffee brown, which is made in collaboration with Goshen Coffee, which is based in Edwardsville, Illinois. They make terrific
You've talked about
coffees.
that before.
Absolutely. And they also have a citrus wheat, which is really the kind of beer that I gravitate toward. It has lemon and orange and coriander and chamomile. And so James and Lauren are the owners of the spot, and it's really great. And one of the things that I love is that not only are they featuring their own beers, but they're featuring local wines, and you don't find that a lot. And so it's really nice to see that they have Alto Vineyards, Grafton Winery, St. James Winery, Augusta Winery, and Illinois Cellars. So like all these different local wines are also available.
All right. So Old Bakery Beer, 400 Landmark Boulevard. You go there, have a couple of pops, and do a little antique shopping. Right?
Yes, around the corner.
Yes,
not in the building.
Not in the building. No, the building. All right, good. And then, all right. So, what's going on with Feast.com and Feast Magazine? The new one's out, right?
Brand new, came out April. I've mentioned the new regionalism at Niche. I think a bunch of times. But so that's on our cover, and then we also have this really wonderful feature on Green Dirt Farm, which is an artisan sheep's milk cheesemaker. There are very few dairies that make sheep's milk cheese specifically across the country, and this is one. They're here in Missouri, and they distribute in Kansas City, St. Louis, but they're also expanding their reach to to Oklahoma and into Iowa and all the kind of Midwest areas. They not only do they produce these lovely cheeses that range from a tome, which is a washed rind cheese, to a bloomy rind cheese, but they also do sheep's milk yogurt, which is really interesting. I mean, you have cow's milk yogurt, you've seen goat's milk yogurt, but you really don't see a lot of sheep's milk yogurt. So they're offering that. That's terrific. And then we mentioned, obviously, cashew chicken last week. So please, when you pick it up, you'll meet the family that invented cashew chicken, and which is really
Missouri.
It's just fried chicken with brown gravy. But
Feastmagazine.com for all the info for everything. Schedule the TV and to subscribe to Feast Magazine. Feastmagazine.com.
That's it.
Have a good week.
Thank you.
849, Big 550, KTRS.
Is there a nice view of
Looking
the
for a
river
place to
at
plan
Old
your
Bakery?
special occasion? Hi, I'm Jimmy Christo, owner of Jimmy's on the Park in Clayton. Our private party room accommodates groups up to 60 and offers many of our favorite menu items. Items like tenderloin Anthony,
Hey, Sally.
steak with Jack Daniel's sauce.
Yeah, did he get a hold of you for Skype?
Yeah, we're Heather's talking to him right now, so
right.
we're working on this on the Skype portion right now. So,
All right.
I appreciate it.
Is beginning at just $28 per
That's what I was
person.
calling to tell you.
We also offer a full menu of appetizers for cocktail or casual parties. Check out our menus online at jimmyscafe.com or just give me a call at 725-8585. Jimmy's serving brunch on Sunday from 10 to 2 and dinner 7 nights a week. Call us for reservations at 725-8585. That's 725-8585. Join us for a meal you're sure to remember.
10 seconds.
FC, the area's newest professional sports franchise, kicks off its inaugural soccer season Saturday, April 11th. Tickets are available now at stlouisfc.com.
St. Louis Closet Company.